Do you think he hasn't been winning finals, but he's been getting to the finals? What's your thoughts about his captaincy?
I mean, to be honest, it's a little bit unfair, because if you reach the finals is already a great result.
I think Virat's the best option they've got. I think a lot of Australians don't like him because he exhibits too many qualities like Australians.
I think he's definitely their best captain. He can only perform with the players around him, and he's a great leader. So I'd love him as a captain if he was ours.
He's still a great captain. He's still a great cricketer.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, that's right. And whether they've made this final, I'm sure he should stay on as captain.
Well, I think he's a great player. He brought the team to the finals, even though he didn't win, or they didn't win the finals. But I think it's not only on him. So he did a great thing to bring the team to the finals, and I think he should continue doing that.
It's not a one-man game. You've got 11 players out there, so he can only do his job, and not everyone succeeds in every match. So you need the whole team to pull together.
Hi, it's Norman Kochnik here for Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kochnik and a collaboration with Sri Harsha Cricket. We're on the streets of Coogee yet again in Sydney, which is under a 2-week lockdown, as we had a bit of a spike in COVID cases of the Delta virus, the Delta strain. But the reality is there are people out in the streets of Sydney, they're talking to people about all sorts of things. And I'm going to ask them the question specifically about Virat Kohli. Shall he continue to be captain of India, and why or why not? Hi, Toby.
Hi there, how's it going?
Very, very well. Now, my question to you, Toby, you like your cricket?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do like it, yeah.
That's great. Well, lately, Virat Kohli has made a lot of World Cup finals, but what he hasn't done is won the finals. But there's a lot of talk about him and his future as a Test captain. What's your thoughts?
Well, I think he's a great player. He brought the team to the finals, even though he didn't win, or they didn't win the finals. But I think it's not only on him. So he did a great thing to bring the team to the finals, and I think he should continue doing that.
What's your name?
Victor?
Victor, nice to meet you. My name's Norman.
Yeah, nice to
We can all know each other. So, you've been watching the cricket in India, have you?
Yeah. I've been following a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you know Virat Kohli and his captaincy.
Yes, I know. I do know. So yeah.
What do you think of? Do you think he hasn't been winning finals, but he's been getting to the finals? What's your thoughts about his captaincy?
To be honest, it's a little bit unfair, because if you reach the finals is already a great result, So, you can't win every time, So they shouldn't be expecting him to carry the team all the time, Sometimes you're gonna lose, and that's normal, So yeah.
That's very, very good points. Actually, he can't carry the team. It's up to the team with his leadership.
Yeah, if you take the greatest sportsman in the world like LeBron James, he's gonna lose matches, Rafa Nadal, he's gonna lose at some point. So yeah, So
LeBron James, Rafael Nadal, and Virat Kohli, all champions, leaders of their sport, don't always win, but they should be kept captain.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much for your time. And I've got a man here who is actually particularly happy because his country's team has won the World Test Championship. And this is, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What's your name?
Anton.
And what's your dog's name?
Barry.
Hello, what is Barry? Do you like New Zealand? Do you like Barry?
He loves the Black Cats.
He loves the Black Cats. So Anton, you're obviously a follower of cricket.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're very happy about the results?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a long time coming.
It certainly has been, hasn't it?
It has, definitely. There was those times where New Zealand wasn't very good at Test matches through the 90s, early 2000s, and then we turned a few corners, and yeah, so we're number one now.
Isn't it amazing? New Zealand's number one. You've shown Australia a thing or two, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely, we have.
Now, the question I've got for you today, Anton, is about Virat Kohli, and because he keeps getting to finals but not winning, there's a lot of Indian discussion about him continuing as captain or not. What's your thoughts?
I think he's definitely their best captain. He can only perform with the players around him, and he's a great leader. So I'd love him as a captain if he was ours.
Oh, that's a great statement. New Zealand would actually love him to be their captain if he was ours. So that's a great point, actually. It's very relevant. There's been a lot of discussion, but he should be the captain.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt.
So will New Zealand going to be playing, actually, India in November again in India for 2 tests?
Yeah, that'll be tough. Very tough to win over there. If we could get a draw, it'll be good. And a win even better.
Well, you guys are now the number one test team in the world, so you got the Mace. They're back in New Zealand now with the Mace. How fantastic is that?
That's great. Awesome.
Thanks for your time, Anton. It's great to have Anton's perspective. Being a New Zealander, very proud of who he is and where he's from. Thank you.
Absolutely. Cheers.
And cheers to
Barry.
Barry, you got some words to say for us, Barry?
Go to the Black Caps.
Go to Black Caps. But there's been murmurings about the captaincy of Virat Kohli not winning World Championships. What's your thoughts?
Oh, I think Virat's the best option they've got. I think a lot of Australians don't like him because he exhibits too many qualities like Australians. He knows how to get down dirty and fight, and he's a good player. So I think that's why the crowd loves to hate him.
It's true, and it's amazing how Indians aren't satisfied that he's getting them to multiple finals. It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a one-man game. You've got 11 players out there, so he can only do his job, and not everyone succeeds in every match. So you need the whole team to pull together.
Absolutely.
I said that he cannot be criticized because he loses finals, because it's a team sport and the team has to help him out to win. He cannot win everything, a team sport by himself. So yeah, he's a very good captain, a good player, but he needs his teammates to win.